Hello YouTubers. I'm going to read a story that's been in the news quite a bit lately. It's California woman dies after nurse refuses to do CPR. It was put out by the Associated Press on March 5th, 2013 from Bakersfield, California. A nurse's refusal to give CPR to a dying 87-year-old woman in California independent living home, despite desperate pleas from a 911 dispatcher, has prompted an outrage and spawned a criminal investigation. The harrowing 7-minute, 16-second call also raised concern that the policies at senior living facilities could prevent staff from intervening in medical emergencies. It's prompted calls from legislation Monday to prevent a repeat of what happened February 26th at Glenwood Gardens in Bakersfield. Lorraine Bayless collapsed in the dining room of the retirement home that offers many levels of care. She lived in the independent living building, which state officials said is like a retirement complex, and doesn't operate under license oversight. This is a wake-up call, said Assemblywoman Marika Yamada, chair of the California Assembly of Aging and Long-Term Care Committee. I'm sorry it took a tragedy like this to bring it to our attention. Yamada cautioned that while it's not yet known whether intervention would have saved the woman's life, we want to investigate because it has caused a lot of concern and alarm. Independent living facilities should not have a policy that says you can stand there and watch somebody die, says Pat McGinnis, founder of California Advocates for Nursing Home Reform. How a nurse can do that is beyond comprehension. In all her years of advocating for the elderly, McGinnis said, that was so horrifying. I've never seen this happen before. State officials did not know Monday. Rather, the woman who talked to the 911 dispatcher actually was a nurse or just identified herself as one during the call. She said one of the home's policies prevented her from doing CPR, according to an audio recording of the call. The consensus is that if they are a nurse and they are at work as a nurse, they should be offering the appropriate medical care, says Russ Hemmerich, spokesman of the California Board of Registered Nursing, the agency that licenses healthcare providers. The executive director of Glenwood Gardens, Jeffrey Tomer, defended the nurse in a written statement, saying she followed the facility's policy. In the event of a health emergency at this independent living community, our practice is to immediately call emergency medical personnel for assistance and to wait with the individual needing attention until such personnel arrive, Tomer said. That is the protocol we followed. Tomer offered condolences to the woman's family and said a thorough internal review would be conducted. He told KGET-TV that residents at the facility are informed of the policy and agree to it when they move in. He said the policy does not apply to the adjacent assisted living and skilled nursing facility. Multiple calls to the facility and its parent company seeking more information were not returned. Unlike nursing homes, which provide medical care, independent living facilities generally do not. These are like apartments for seniors. You're basically living on your own. They may have some services provided by basic nursing staff, but it's not their responsibility to care for the individual, said Dr. Susan Leonard, a geriatric expert at the University of California. What I'm wanting to know is your opinions on this story, and I didn't read the whole story, but give me your opinions and comments on this story. How do you feel about what was going on and taking place? Should the nurse broke the rules and offered CPR? Again, we don't know everything that happened, so we can't judge by just the one side of the story. We don't know if the family had a DNR with the facility or what, but please give me your opinions.